Happy holidays, everyone. I am here with Steve Layman of the Charlottesville Astronomical Society for our December night sky astronomical tidbits. So let's find out what Steve knows. Hey, Steve, what you got for us today?
Hey, Kathy, happy holidays, everybody. I'm going to share my screen here, and we will get to work talking about the night sky in December. So this is Astronomy Tidbits for December 2022. So the first thing that we have coming up really quickly is on the night of the 7th, the moon and Mars are going to nestle really, really close to each other. This is a view of the sky facing east at about 6 o'clock in the evening. You can see that Mars and the moon are moving across what we call the ecliptic, that line that the planets and the moon and the sun follow in our sky. And as we move that along an hour to 7 o'clock, you can see that the distance between Mars and the moon has really shrunk. And so what I would suggest, if you would like to see this nestling up close, and you're going to be able to see it really well in binoculars, is to start watching at around 7. And in some parts of the world, the moon will actually occult, or Mars will pass behind the moon in our view. But where we are in Virginia, we're just going to get a nice nestling, a nuzzle. The planet Mars is going to just kind of move up and kiss the cheek, so to speak, of the moon. So that's the night of the 7th, early in the evening. It will be over with by between 9 and 9:30. Looking to the southwest on December 25th, Christmas Day, if you've got a clear view to the horizon, and I have actually erased the horizon in Stellarium, got rid of all the trees and everything that would normally be down here in the program, you'll be able to see Mercury and Mars as the sun sets. So probably this time frame is 7 o'clock, but if you back that up to around 6 o'clock, or just as the sun is setting, you're going to be able to see two bright little planets to the right of the sun, looking to the west, and it'll be Mars down low and Mercury up just a little bit higher. So again, that's Christmas evening. Next thing that we've got is between Christmas Day and New Year's Day, or New Year's Eve actually, Jupiter, the moon, and Saturn are going to be in a differing pattern every night, but the moon's always going to be in the middle. Saturn's always going to be to the south. Jupiter's always going to be to the north. And again, this is the tail end of the ecliptic. We're coming in from the east, and so as we get down to the west and moving between southwest and west, those two planets and the moon, are going to be visible. Next thing we've got is the winter sky. In central Virginia, this is one of the best times of the year to sky watch. You don't even need a telescope or a pair of binoculars necessarily to see the things I'm going to talk about here. Up here is the Pleiades, or the Seven Sisters. It's an open star cluster. Some people, when they look at that, think that it's the Little Dipper. It's not. It's simply a small star cluster that looks a little bit like a dipper by looking at it with the naked eye. Those of you that drive Subaru cars, you've probably seen this same pattern on the front nameplate of your car. So the Seven Sisters. This is Aldebaran, a large star, the Eye of the Bull. This is Taurus the Bull, this pattern right here, and these are the two horns of the bull. Notice that Mars hangs right above one of the horns there, and again, the star Aldebaran. As we head south a little bit, we see Orion the Hunter. He's got his shield, he's got his club. This is Betelgeuse, a supergiant star. The belt of Orion, 3 stars that basically point to the south. And this area right here is the Orion Nebula. You can actually kind of look into the nebula with binoculars and see a little bit of fuzziness. That's a nebula, an area of clouds and gas where young stars are being born. A little bit farther to the south is Orion's hunting dog, and Sirius is the brightest star in the night sky. Heading a little bit back to the east, we've got Castor and Pollux, the two Gemini twins. And so lots of things to see in that night sky in a December evening. And this stuff will start to rise as the sun is setting. The best time of night to see the entire pattern that we see here is probably 8 o'clock on through the rest of the evening. So in December, we've got 2 meteor showers. The first and the largest of the 2 is the Geminids meteor shower. We've got that same picture of the night sky right here we had a moment ago. And I got to back up. And the Geminids kind of move out in all sorts of directions. I got to quit doing that. From Castor right here. And the next of the 2 showers that we have is the Ursids, and it comes from the direction of Ursa Minor, or the Little Bear. It's not as as prolific a meteor shower as the others. Both of these meteor showers can be seen a week before or a week after the dates that I've listed as when the shower peaks. And there are all sorts of other minor meteor showers in the month of December. You can see the December Leonids down here and the Cancerids up here. But the Ursids and the Geminids are our major meteor showers for the month. Best way to watch a meteor shower is to look after midnight. Find one of those summer lounge chairs that maybe you put away already, pull it back out, cover it with a blanket, get a warm drink, dress very warmly, and just lay down and look up towards the sky. You can look in the general direction of the spots where the meteors will radiate from, and just enjoy the show. You never can tell in Virginia or any other particular place how many meteors we might or might not see, but these 2 are 2 of the brighter and more prolific that we have this time of the year. So I hope you'll have the opportunity to get out there. It's going to be cold, but get dressed warmly and maybe take a warm beverage to enjoy while you're out there watching for the showers. Lastly, just a reminder, we've got a couple of really cool lectures coming up as part of the winter lecture series in January. On the 13th, Dave Giltynan from the Charlottesville Astronomical Society is going to talk about the next generation of telescope. And these are both Earth-based and space-based telescopes. And then on Friday, January 27th, I'm going to talk about the newest of NASA's major space observatories, the James Webb Infrared Space Telescope. So that's going to be on the evening of January 27th. And you can also see those events if you can't be live at Wintergreen. There's going to be a live webcast, and more information will be available on the website on which this podcast is posted. One other reminder, the slides for this particular presentation were made using the free planetarium program called Stellarium, and that's available at stellarium.org. You can get it for the Mac, you can get it for the PC, and again, the computer version is absolutely free. It's an amazing program. So that's all we have for the month of December. Kathy, thank you for having me, and I look forward to seeing everybody in the new year.
Great. Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. And as Steve pointed out, our programs for January will be held here at the Nature Foundation at Wintergreen. If you have questions, you can always contact us and check out our website. So we really appreciate this. We're really going to have a rockin' January in the new year with all of these celestial rocks, if you will. Well, thanks, Steve, and we wish everybody a happy holiday, and we'll talk to everybody soon.